The AutoFilt RF14 is the latest addition to the successful AutoFilt family of automatic backwash filters. The RF14 was originally designed to treat ballast water to remove hazardous organisms as well as sediment and algae before the water enters the main disinfection treatment system. We've been able to expand this technology to the industrial market, where traditional wedge wire elements may have clogged. From applications removing bioorganisms such as algae, zebra mussels, and food ingredients, as well as fibrous materials such as cottonwood and pulp and paper applications. Because of the backwash technique and leading element technology, we can achieve a filtration rating of 10 micron with this automatic backwash filter. With 12 different sizes available, the RF14 can handle flows up to 14,000 gallons a minute with a single filter. Additionally, we can pipe them in parallel and meet any flow requirement you may have. Compared to a standard automatic filter, the unique RF14 backwash system allows for a complete backwash in about 4 seconds. This saves the customer on the amount of backwash water that needs to be treated. The backwash system is designed to operate at a lower pressure than is required for traditional automatic filters. The biggest difference is in the elements. The basket is utilized compared to a candle element that is traditionally utilized. With this basket, we can use our delta mesh and offer depth filtration, which leads to a larger dirt holding capacity and filtration down to about 10 micron. Because the RF14 uses a nozzle system with fine slots to clean the basket, it is important to have proper pre-filtration on the system. We want to ensure that all the particulate that cannot be removed through these slots is removed beforehand. For this reason, we recommend a 1/4 inch pre-screen before the RF14. Filtration rates for the RF14 are limited to between 10 and 100 micron to ensure the longevity of the system. Though we have seen an ability to handle over 1,000 ppm of dirt loading, each particular water source varies and can have various particulates, which can affect the flow and removal rates. We offer free water sampling as well as an RF14 pilot skid, which we can bring on site to help pinpoint these parameters and get you the properly sized RF14 for your application. Recently, the RF14 was utilized in a paper manufacturer in upstate New York. They needed an automatic filter that could reduce paper fibers, as there were too many that clogged the small basket strainers on a paper machine. The company ordered and installed 2 RF14s in parallel to one another. Since then, the company indicates they are getting much cleaner water to their process, and the operators do not have to clean the small basket strainers on the paper machine as often. Most importantly, it is safer for the operators because there is less time cleaning the basket, which reduces the exposure of the operators in the tight space. Since the original design for the RF14 was ballast water, it was designed for softer particulate. This means for hard particulate like sand and slag, the RF3 is still the way to go. Thanks to the compact design of the RF14, it is smaller than most of our competitors. Additionally, we are able to offer just about any flange connection you could need, as well as even a davit for lifting. All right, this is our AutoFilt RF14 unit. It's a pretty basic unit. There's an inlet on one side, an outlet on the other side, and these inlet and outlet can be positioned in any direction that the flanges will allow. So 90 degrees, 45 degrees angle, you can move this top essentially any direction to get it to fit in your piping needs. Besides that, we have a backflush line down below here. This moves at 90-degree increments from on all 4 sides of the filter to go to whatever direction you need. On the back here, we have some pressure transducers that monitor our inlet and outlet and give us our differential pressure. Up front here, we have a control cabinet. This is where the brains of the operation is. It controls the valve, the backflush valve, as well as the motor, and gives the operator interface. So there's a couple basic settings to change in these filters. The first one would be the differential pressure set point. The second one would be how long it flushes for. Those are really the only 2 parameters. So this first step would be to go to the keypad. In your owner's manual, it will tell you what the password that you need is. In this case, it's 1133. If you go to flush settings, it'll have the DP flush set point, the DP fault set point, and the flush on time. So the flush on time is after so many hours of not flushing, it'll automatically cycle once. The DP fault is whenever your dry contact switches over and gives you a fault for a high DP. And then the DP flush setting is at what DP the filter will flush at. 7 PSI is the max that should be set. That's what it comes preset at. If you'd like to lower it and clean your filter a little bit earlier, you just simply click on it and enter the max that you would like. So in this case, we'll set it to 5 and click enter, and it's changed. The other parameter would be the flush duration. For the RF14, you want to go into filter configuration, scroll over, enter the password, and this FRT, this number right here, is how long it's going to flush for. You just change that number to whatever you want. In this case, we'll do 20 seconds. Click enter, and you're done. That's it. The RF14 being designed for ballast water means it's installed on several IMO and Coast Guard systems. Additionally, in the industrial market, we have seen applications in the food and beverage industry, algae farms, as well as pulp and paper. The RF14 is a great option for any company looking for fine automatic filtration. If you'd like more information, please contact either me, Ben Diffendale, or any of our Schroeder sales force. Thank you.